Hello everyone, I'm Raul and welcome back to Drawing Live. We carry on to draw the second part of the window, which is on the wall. As I told you yesterday, this one is a broken one and is in the air. Now we draw the fixed window and we start to do the same like yesterday, drawing the frame. I'm starting with the bigger parts for the frame. I'm using Wanda Graphite matte 8B grade for dark tone. As I told you yesterday, we draw the outline light. And if you're happy with the outline, we come into the dark tone. Now we're coloring this black. And we start to add the dark tone. Hello Baisu, how are you? Welcome back to drawing. I just started the live with this part for the frame. And I did, as you can see, the same process as yesterday. Started with the bigger parts for the frame. And we're layering till we're happy with the dark tone. I have already one layer and we're coming with more layers. Hopefully you enjoyed yesterday of the drawing, guys. The first part of drawing the background. We're going further and we draw the second window, or second parts for the window. Hello Lian, welcome back to live drawing. Thank you very much for upload your drawing yesterday. Congratulations for your first part of drawing, very nice work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Albaisu. I do my best to make you enjoy further. I'm on the second layer with 8B grade, bead graphite matte. And of course, the reference photo shows us we need to go darker. So this is the color, the normal color that I need to go. So I just repeat the same steps, and as you can see, become darker and darker. I will cover now with a blank paper. As I told you, we always need to cover the drawing with blank paper. So I can have clean drawing till the end, guys. Now I can move light this paper and I can go close with the drawing. Again, one more layer till I achieve this dark tone. Hopefully George, our friend, coming as well on live drawing. Now, after second layer, this is the third layer, I'm coming with a bit pressure on the pencil. From now, depend how dark we need to go, we just keep this pressure on the pencil. As you can see, guys, in our drawing we're using all parts of the paper. Drawing the background, you will draw full paper portrait. That's my way to draw, and this one I'm gonna show you and teaching you how to use entire paper, make more interesting portrait. It's looking like a real picture or like a photograph picture. After the third layer, I can come with a dry brush, and after this I will see if I need to go darker or not. I'm coming with this dry brush, the chopped one, who will help me always to add a dark tone. As you can see, I add the necessary dark tone on my drawing and also smooth the paper in the same time. but I still need to go. Hello George Portrait, welcome back to live drawing. Hope you enjoy with us. And we're going one more layer with 8B grade. Now this time the last layer we're going with small circles, and we check always the reference photo to cover entire parts of the paper. To the end of the wood here is a bit lighter because it's like a broken wood and also reflection from the window. I need to draw same with these, so I'm coming lighter on the end of the wood, on the frame, and I'm using soft makeup brush to fill this in gray. I will show you in a minute. Now I'm going to add dry brush, make the dark tone. So as you can see, only 4 layers was enough, and 2 times smooth with dry hard brush. And we have black frame for the window. Depend how dark you need to draw the background. Sometimes we need to add light background. We can go 1-2 layers with 8B grade, and we have background on our portrait. Now I'm coming with blending stump or soft makeup brush to fill this light. I need a bit gray, so I will change the brush. This helped me to make this gray like a transparency part on the wood. We will have another part for the frame, or the big one like this here, but I can't do because of the clipboard, but it's alright. We carry on now to draw the circle, which is the round part for the window, for the frame. I move the paper in different position because my hand will be on this part, and we do this circle. As you can see, this is the normal part for the wall. This is the realistic wall, and this is only the broken part for the window. You will see when we finish the mall and we're lighting and we add the blue-red part for the window, it will looking nice, like a piece of the window in the air. And here as well we carry on to do this, and because it's a part for the fixed wall, we will do on this part. I'm coming with dark tone, and you will see this part of the window very nice separately with the wall. So we're adding the dark tone on the line of the frame. And for the first part as well, a bit dark tone. As you can see, always I have very good sharp pencils, so I can draw even the details, even the outlines very well. Now very light, I can come in with blending stone. I'm using number 1 and I'm going light on the line. Just blend a little bit, make this line a bit blurry. And now, following the reference photo, we draw the design. Light outline for the beginning. And if we're happy with the shape, we come in with a bit pressure. I'm going forward and backward so I can define the line better. And you will see, guys, slowly adding the necessary parts for the frame, even the thin ones. You will see the difference between the wall and the broken part. We're going slowly and secure, and also safety. We need to learn everything we draw, we not erase. That the professional artists do. If you draw once, learn to draw and never erase that. Okay, let's do the small parts now. That's the thin parts for the wood, for the window. And we have the bigger parts for the frame as well. Now you will see we're changing the direction of this one, so we're going like this, and we make like an angle here. That makes the difference between the parts for the wall and also for the broken parts for the window. I draw out the outline, and when I'm happy with the outline, I'm coming with the rest of the pressure. Look at that, without shade I have already the broken part in the air, which is clearly visible, is a different part of the window. Another one, but I need to make sure this part for the angle should be the same, because this is look like a broken part for the window, and this is the frame behind of the broken part. Yeah, so if I draw this like that, if I draw this always smaller, as you can see I have longer, small, and that one is smaller. I have like a line here, yeah, so this is the broken part, is in the front of that. You will see we're becoming with the shade of the window, make the window looking transparency glass. It will be visible and realistic looking. Now I'm adding a bit pressure, building the thin frame. That also need to be your way to draw, guys. Learn to work like me. Draw light before, and if you're happy with the design made, add a bit pressure. The necessary pressure to add a dark tone. But make sure you have sharp very well your pencil. You will see it will help very much. We draw all entire parts for the frame for this lesson. And after that we shade. I will show you how to shade smooth, making light gray, looking like a transparency glass of the window. And I'm going to take the reference photo for all necessary parts for the frame. Also, as you can see, I move the blank paper all around where I need to go. So I make sure I have a good position of the hand on the paper. You need to find your comfy way to draw. Don't draw with the ankle in the air or something like. You will see it's a bit hard to draw. Put all entire parts for the hand on the paper. You have better control on the pencils. And as you can see, guys, we know shade, we do the details, so the position of the pencil is a normal one. As you can see, I'm coming light with the first line to draw the outline, the perfect outline. And when I'm happy, I'm coming with a bit pressure for dark tone. I will draw a bit curved this line because we still have some parts for the second window, which is in the air, and the first one was fixed on the wall. And if I draw that, I make a difference between them. So look at that, that is on a fixed wall, and this is the broken one. The same as reference photo. Now I carry on with the frame, finish with the design. It's looking like a big clock or watch with round frames. As you can see, to go with the perfect straight line, I'm going forwards and backwards. And keep the pencil on the same line, on the same position. Try to learn to do this if you want to draw straight. You will see how easy you can draw. And if you need to add the dark tone, do same as I do. Add a bit pressure on the pencil and stay on the line. Look at that. If I'm not touch this line with a vertical line with the horizontal one, I make an illusion of the broken glass inside, in the front of that. If I touch and if I mix together, this one won't be the same. So I respect the reference photo and I stop here the line. Let's see how the illusion is look like. As you can see, it look like already a line here. Let me show you entire part. exactly like a reference photo. I have like a line, but it's not draw the line. I'm coming with smoky parts for the window on the top, and everything will be the same. Let's add a bit pressure on this one as well. As I told you before, guys, I will teach you how to draw a background, make full portrait, drawing on entire parts of the paper. It's not really hard, as you can see, drawing step by step, following the necessary steps on the reference photo. We can do this. Always take your time, draw slowly, learn to go perfect. Of course, all thin parts for the frame, I need to go the same size on the rest of them to make looking the same. Now we're coming with the big one as well. I'm going the light because I need to draw a room here. Also, I have to continue with this one. And mix together with the first part. As you can see, we draw light before, and we're coming with the necessary pressure when we're happy with the design made. As you can see, because this part for the frame is different size for the thin one, I respected the reference photo and I did the same. Go always safety with the pencil, and if you go like this, You do the same as reference photo. Now I can build these parts for the room. And I can add also a bit pressure and make the same size with this. And we have beautiful design of the frame like old building or church. Now we need to focus on the shade to shade the lines. And we shade the window. As you can see, guys, they are only a small parts for details, but very interesting details, very interesting parts. If we draw them the same, we make like a photorealistic drawing. Only by our hand and pencil we can do this. I don't have any more room here, so we're going here and we start to add the shade. The shade will be in HB grade. As we did yesterday, we're working with mechanical pencil, HB grade. I'm using graph gear, and this is very, very good for that position. We're starting from the top side of the paper, we're moving this one, and we're going to start the shade, making this smoky. How to do this? With small circles. Leave a little bit highlights outside or close to the frame. Same as reference photo is. We do the same. If you think you go more with the graphite pencils, and if you can't let this white part here, you can come in with eraser. Very light, erase this close to the frame. But I think you can do without that. If you use gentle mechanical pencil, you can do as far as you want. Let's see what's happening if I'm adding soft makeup brush. How to make this part for the window smoky. A bit gray. And we start to shade. I'm using soft one, if you remember. Try to check the brush on the paper to see you have any graphite or anything like that if you draw before with this. And by small circles we shade to make this smoky. Be careful to don't go very close with the frame. We need to make the illusion of the window, realistic window. So look at that, how nice we transform and become our drawing. Coming one more layer because here is dark. So with the same grade, HB grade, we draw the shadow. This part for the shadows on a window is supposed to be the cloudy reflection into the windows. Depend on the weather. Now small parts for the details on the rest of the windows. I'm coming with blending stone because I'm working on details, and very light I will blend this. This is number 1, is the first number and is the smaller. And I'll carry on with soft makeup brush inside of it. We're going further to add another smoked part here, and we do the same with small circles. And to make the realistic window, I need to check for the distance of the white side here on the highlights. So I need to respect to do the same. And by small circles I can do this very easy with mechanical pencil. Working in layers, I can build also the gradient which is necessary on our picture. Coming to smooth this part with soft makeup brush, and now I push the graphite from the line inside of the window. Why? Because I don't want to get outside with this part. And as you can see, working in this way, I have also graphite take a little bit on the brush, and I can smoky this small part in the room. Do the same. I'm going on a light, feel a little bit gray inside of this, without adding the graphite pencil. I'm using the rest of the graphite which is on the brush. Of course I need highlights on outside, so I need to make sure it's okay. The second part needs to be lighter. If it's lighter, we don't need too much graphite pencil. We're using only on the close to the frame. And you will see slowly we're going close to the middle of the window, we're going lighter and lighter. It will be a gradient. That should be enough. If I'm coming now with soft makeup brush, I'm pushing from dark to light. I will shade very easy this graphite. If I need a bit dark tone, I'm going by circles with soft makeup brush, and I'll carry on with the design. As I told you, because it's lighter close to the center, I'm going with only brush without graphite pencil. I still have some graphite on the brush, so I'm using that. You can shade smooth with soft tissue or toilet paper, but I'm afraid we don't have fingers for this part, so we're using only soft makeup brush. My opinion is better. I don't know if we can put our finger inside of this, so it's better to use soft makeup brush. Thank you very much, Leon. It will looking good for you as well, guys. I can't wait to see the post and you upload your drawing. I know you guys, you can do. You show me already. Now I have to smooth only light this part for the window. I'm going on the top by circles because it's working like a gradient and it's a bit darker part for the smoky window. And when I go close, as you can see, I'm working with the graphite left on the brush. That was the same process where I used to work on a Praga red car, Cityscape. If you want to check my video, you can have a look on the window process with designed highlights on the window. And reflection from the second building. Look at that, it's working and it's looking nice. I have darker part on the top and lighter in the middle, which is the same as reference photo. Now if I'm coming to add a bit details, it will be better and realistic looking. I'm coming again with soft makeup brush, with small circles, staying on the line. I'm just playing with the graphite on the paper. And this one, because it's very light, I'm going only with makeup brush without any extra graphite added here. I try to see how far I can go with the rest of the graphite left on the brush. Just in case if I need any more, I can add a light layer with HB grade. Look at that, guys, how nice we can work with only soft makeup brush. You will see when you draw a portrait, you will use for nose, for top of the eyes, helping you to draw the skin. Now we're moving on this one, which is smoked like the first one. Should be look like this. So we're coming with the details, but also we need to add some lines here to make an illusion of foggy window. If I do these lines and if I blend with soft makeup brush, you will see it looking the same as the first part. Very light a bit graphite, which is HB grade. Now with this small makeup brush, we're just pushing the graphite inside. And also we play on the line, make this blue-red line and make like a big shadows and reflection on the window. And now we made a smoked one. And for this we need 2 or 3 layers maybe. But same, we respect the highlights. I drew the outline before, or at least the shape. And after that I check how far I need to go and how close with the frame. As you can see, guys, very important part for the details, but I used to work only 8B grade and HB grade. With only 2 pencils, we did this job. Again, we draw the reflection of the cloudy on the window, so we go in by small circles and we shade this. As you can see, the graphite is going into the paper, which is very helpful for smoothing the paper. I love to work in gradients, always is upgrading my challenge and my skill. Always I like to go close with the reference photo to see for shadows, for details. That's the way that I'll teach you guys to learn how to work after reference photo. And you can do this only following reference photo very well. I'm coming one more layer, and I'll go same with circles. And depend of the dark tone is, I just repeat the same steps. But don't change the grade of the pencil, I'm staying on HB grade. Because it's about a smoky window, I'm now coming with different grade. So definitely it's looking darker than the first one, which is good. Also I will show you the reference photo to make the difference between them. As you can see guys, how helpful can be mechanical pencils for details, for shadows, if you're working with light tone. Also, as you can see, I'm teaching you how to change the value of the tone by pressing and change the pressure on the pencil, or repeat the layers with a soft makeup brush. For me it's looking so good. Try to shade on a different paper, make some practice with HB grade and smooth with soft makeup brush. Try to learn how to work with this and you will see how useful can be on your shade on the portraits. Your hand, it will used to it and it will be more easy. Now the details for the separately part for the window come in, adding this foggy and blurred part. We make also the difference between the broken part in the air. Again, same step, soft makeup brush, it will blur this part and make like a smoky gray. You can do this with cotton buds as well if you like. With a bit of time it will be almost the same, but I prefer a small makeup brush. Learn to work in gradients, guys, to achieve high level of drawing, to become a good artist. As you can see, if I need a bit dark tone, I'm coming with mechanical pencil, do the same thing, and if I add soft makeup brush, by blur this part, it will become darker than the rest of the part of the window, which is good for shadows and reflections. But be careful, make sure you have clean soft makeup brush, and if you used to work with this before, just clean on the paper, nothing happened. We're adding the details on the bottom, not too much details to draw. But of course, following the reference photo, we can do anything we want. That's supposed to be a broken part, maybe. But because we have enough suppliers and mechanical pencils, we can do anything we want. That's why I build these lessons and tutorials to teaching you guys to learn how to use gently mechanical pencils for details, how to change the suppliers where you need, which supplier you need to shade. Sometimes they're looking small details, but very important in our drawing. For this small broken part, I'm coming with blending stump, and I blend by dotting light, just to blur a bit this. And for the rest, I'm going with soft makeup brush. Where I need dark tone, I'm going by circles. Where I need lighter, I just pushing the brush. Like this. I need to add a bit smoked part on the small ones. I don't need graphite because I have already on my brush. I'm using this. Helping the window looking realistic. Make sure you go slowly, don't touching the frame. Mix together with the frame, won't be the same as reference photo. Now it's time to fog this part to make the realistic part for the broken one. Just light. You can see I changed the color of the wall part window and the air one. So that one is a broken one. As you can see very clearly, we have like a line on this part. As I told you, small details make a difference. Tomorrow we're moving off the rest part, same on the left side. We need to add also the reflection of her clothes, her suit into the window, so it will be lots of dotting with electric eraser or Tombow monozer eraser. We're working on this part. It will be more interesting. Also, I need to change the position of the board because I have this one I need to put on the right side so I can work to the rest of the paper. Thank you very much for your time, guys. Let me show you entire photo now. And telling me please if I go same with the reference photo. Of course, I know you can do the same. I believe in you guys, you are a good learners and you already do miracles on your papers. So we did very nice part. Let me take the paper and show you guys the process. Thank you very much again for your time. I appreciate you coming back live drawing. So we have this part on the window. I put the tablet here so you can see. As you can see, the foggy part we have on the top. Yeah, I respect this by make this blur and dark gradient. Also another one, but it look like a reflection inside of it. I have again. I can do small parts with eraser. Yeah, by dotting, I'm adding unnecessary details. Brilliant work, looks amazing, great lesson, bye. Thank you very much, Advice. And same foggy one. We have also the foggy. Depends how dark we need to go with the tone. We just need to change the value of the tone always when we're looking for draw ingredients. And we have 1, 2, 3 foggy, 1, 2, 3 foggy. And look at that, this one is broken. Tomorrow we're moving to draw the reflection of her clothes here. As you can see, look at that, how many details. And piece of the windows broken, small ones. I will show you how to draw this as well, make the drawing looking realistic. Yeah? So tomorrow we're moving on this part. Thank you very much, guys. Take care and good night.
Na, uciekł mi zapach